Hi, it's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine. This week's Tuesday tip video tutorial is showing you how to create some sweet and simple holiday gift tags. I'm all about adding handmade touches to my holiday season, and I'm sharing 12 ideas on my blog, christinestamps.blogspot.com, over the next few weeks. I'm using the Merry Little Labels stamp set from page 12 in the 2017 holiday catalog. So let's go ahead and get started. I created 5 tags with this stamp set. So these are the 5 that I created. And then they are also stamped on the back, all the same, but on the back they have the 4 from the same stamp set. So for today's project, I am going to go ahead and show you how to do the no peeking tag, because the measurements are pretty much all the same on the others. So let's put these over here and we'll go ahead and do our stamping first. I'm going to bring over a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 2 1/4 inches by 3 1/2 inches. And I'm going to stamp the no peeking image with my basic black ink pad. This is the archival ink. Sometimes you don't get a good image. You can just kind of swipe your stamp around on your ink pad. Check to make sure you have nice coverage and stamp right on your project. I'll get this out of the way. Now I'm just going to set this aside for a minute. With the archival, sometimes you want to set your stamped images aside for a minute just to make sure you don't smudge the ink anywhere. So I ended up adding 2 rhinestones on my tag, and those are just the regular rhinestone basic jewels. They come like this, just in clear. What's really fun is with the new Stampin' Blends markers. This is the light cherry cobbler that you can color right on your rhinestones with the tip of your blends. So I'm just going to color 2 of the rhinestones with this light cherry cobbler. Oop, there, one just went flying across the room. So just be gentle. There's one. You also want to be gentle because you don't want to fray your tips too much. So add a little bit of color. I'm just going to set those aside over here for a minute. And then I actually want to add a bit of Old Olive color, like a little watercolor wash, onto my stamped image. So I'm going to bring over my Old Olive stamp pad. I'm going to give that a little bit of a squeeze in the middle. Open up the lid, and there's some ink in the lid here. And I'm going to bring over my aqua painter. You want to make sure it's not too wet. Do not squeeze and let the water out, but just pick up some of the color from your lid, and then you can just add a little bit of color right onto your project. You can kind of put as much or little as you like, just kind of get it on there, and then kind of set that aside for a minute. And get this out of the way. Now with this stamp set and these images, there's a coordinating everyday label punch. So I'm just going to punch out with my punch. Line that up. Give it a punch. Now I can pick up the 2 rhinestones that I just colored in with my blend with my paper snips. So So just with the tip of my scissors, I'll make sure to get it on there with my finger. And it's stuck to my finger right now. Okay, and then I'm just going to add kind of to the little dot and the little flourish. Okay, these things are wanting to run away from me today. So there we go. Now for my tag, I actually used for all my tags, I used the Merry Little Christmas Designer Series paper. And I'll give you the recipe for that. The measurements were 2 inches by 4 inches for each piece of Designer Series paper. And then what I went ahead and cut those out with the scallop tag topper punch. And this is a really fun punch. Here it is right here. So you're just going to slide in your Designer Series paper right till you can't slide it in anymore. Punch down. And then it puts this really fun tag shape at the top. And that's where I threaded in the ribbon on each. I have a 8-inch piece of the black shimmer ribbon. So I just went ahead and threaded that through. And then I took a piece of the silver 1/8 inch ribbon and I tied a bow. So this is a little bit on the tricky side. Hopefully I'll be able to get this to work here. So thread it underneath both pieces. And then I'm going to tie in a knot. You could also use baker's twine if you don't have this silver ribbon. I just thought it was pretty and extra little sparkle. And then I'm just going to do 2 loops and tie them together. And then you just want to play with it to get it to look the way you want it. Hold the knot in the middle and just make your ends look pretty. And then you can just cut the ends at an angle. And then to add my little images on, I just flipped those over, added a bunch of Stampin' Dimensionals to the back. This is a brand new sheet. Here, try to get one off here. So you can actually put about 6. Oops. Go ahead and remove the backings. And then stick right to the middle of your tag. And there's the tag. And then for the back side, all of the back sides are the same. I stamped the for from. I actually colored them in with my markers, my black Old Olive and Cherry Cobbler markers. So that is my project for this week. This is the beautiful set of quick and sweet and simple gift tags that I put together. And one lucky person is going to win a card kit. I have one of each tag with the ribbons, the rhinestones, and all the cut labels. So if you comment, like, or share this video by midnight Eastern on Monday, December 4th, you'll be in the drawing to win this card kit. You'll have to supply the stamp, the ink, the punches, and you can purchase all that from my online store. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll be back again next Tuesday with another Tuesday Tip video tutorial to share with you.